I'm Dr. Adebayo Oyibade. I'm Professor of History here at Leicester State University. I teach African history, specifically West Africa.
Okay. And can you give us a definition of the Black or African diaspora geographically and historically?
When we talk about diaspora, we're talking about the dispersal of people from the original homeland to other parts of the world. And specifically about the Black diaspora, it refers to African people, descendants of Africans who now live in other parts of the world, in the Americas, in Europe, in Asia, and other parts of the world. Today, the term is more encompassing today. We have a new generation of Africans living here today. So we now have Nigerian diaspora. Even within Nigerian diaspora, we have Yoruba diaspora, and so on. So it has gone beyond just what we normally think of the rest of the world. Okay. Essentially, it means descendants of African people living outside the continent in other parts of the world. And we have the largest Black diaspora in the New World, in the Americas and in South America and Central America.
Okay. Yeah. Do people in your field consider the term diaspora problematic because of the traditional understanding of it? I understand there's a more contemporary and more specific way of understanding diaspora, like you have the Nigerian diaspora, as you mentioned. And then some people talk about the Caribbean diaspora because you have people who probably were the descendants of slaves, most likely, but have moved out of the Caribbean into other parts of the world and retain that Caribbean identity. Right. But some people think of the term diaspora as problematic, as it's traditionally understood. Is that so in your field?
No, we don't have problem with the use of the term in history, in African history.
Okay.
We look at it in a more general way.
Do people in your field think about diaspora as being, because I think part of the problem is that diaspora is associated with slavery.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Is that a problem or?
It's not a problem, but when we talk about diaspora, basically we refer to descendants of slaves, who came during the Atlantic slave trade. But as I said, it goes beyond that. But we don't have problem with
those terms. Okay. Okay. And geographically speaking, you talked about the settlement in different parts of the world.
Yes.
In Europe.